Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf in Mordor, and right now we're just outside of Mordor, ready to speak with Mithrandir.
Something has happened. The messenger has come.
The tidings you bring of Barad-dûr do not surprise me, but they will need to await proper consideration. A messenger has come. Ooh.
He wishes to speak to the King of Gondor. I do not think that is wise.
Yes, he has come to the Black Gate under a flag of peace, and he desires to speak to the King of Gondor. I ask that you speak with this emissary on Aragorn's behalf, Pineleaf. Remember that he is not to be harmed, and it would be imprudent to be rude. So I can't just take my spear and stick it in his gut then? No, no. Oh well. And so why are you asking me to do it? Oh, but learn what he wants, and then present his requests to Aragorn. Alright, so speak with this Yadefal? Oh, at least he should have a pronounceable name if he's going to take offense easily. Good grief. Well, I take it this is the emissary? Hello there.
I bring a message from Dulgabeth, the Black Word of Mordor and heir of Sauron.
I am Yadefal. I bring a message from Dulgabeth. I was commanded to bring my message directly to the King of Gondor. Give it to me instead. I will not return with my task uncompleted. The message is this. Dulgabeth, once mouth of Sauron, but now Sauron's heir, requests an audience with the king or steward of Gondor. I am to bring him to the bones of Barad-dûr, where Dulgabeth will meet with him and propose terms of the peace. Deliver him this message, and I will bring him to Dulgabeth. Really? Yeah, like Aragorn's just gonna hop right in and step into the Black Gate. Hello, hello, I'm your king, and I'll just go inside of Barad-dûr for a summer vacation home. I doubt it. Aragorn, your presence is requested by the mouth of Sauron, though he now calls himself Sauron's heir.
I do not trust this emissary or Dulgabeth, his master.
But I will wish to hear the terms that he would propose. I suspect they will be no more acceptable than the last, though these come not from Sauron, but from a servant made bold by the absence of his former lord. I can trust only you with this responsibility, Pineleaf. Will you treat with Dulgabeth on my behalf? Tell the emissary you will speak with my voice and my authority. Oh boy, he's really gonna love this, isn't he? I guess his thing about speaking only with the king is not going to come to fruition. The king has asked that I act as his ambassador.
You speak with the king's voice. You then I will bring.
Is the king of Gondor so cowardly that he dares not stand before Dulgabeth in all his majesty? He sends others where he is too frightened to go? This does not surprise me. I think Aragorn knows history all too well. Now, I was about to say about the last king to be invited into Barad-dûr, but now, if I remember correctly, the last king before Aragorn had been invited into Minas Morgul. And now we're going into Barad-dûr, which is worse than Minas Morgul most likely. And you think Aragorn is just going to blindly do that? He's not that stupid. You then I will bring. We go to Barad-dûr, where my master waits.
Remain on your guard, my friend. You speak with my voice and should be free of harm. But this embassy will not be without danger.
Well, I will have to agree with that bit. I mean, when you start it by stepping inside of Barad-dûr, you know you're going to be in for a bad time. Alright, let's go. Follow me, emissary of Gondor. You have a messenger's protection. For now. But if you stray too far, it will go badly for you. Did you think this tower was gone? Well, the fact that most of it has fallen down to the earth, you gave me that impression. Much of it fell when the Dark Lord was betrayed, but its bones still stand. Who but my master has the most right to Barad-dûr's secrets? No idea. Behold, Dagobeth the Black Word, Sauron's heir and Lord of Mordor. We meet again, King of who is this? Who art thou? Actually, we have met before. At the Black... Never mind. Wait. What are these? These are your ring wraith wannabes or something? Yeah, ring wraith wannabes. Good grief. I care not for thy name or thy titles. Thou art not the king of Gondor. Thou art one of the imps from the rat land of the Shire. But I sought the king, not thou. Has Yennefer failed in his simple duty? Or has the king proven craven? Neither. The king's proven to be reasonably smart. So, thou art the mouth of Gondor, then. The king fears to approach me, and sends his servant instead. Thou claimest to speak with his voice? Bah! I hear the cowardice in it. All right, what is this offer you have? Listen then, mouth of Gondor, to my offer of peace. Lord Sauron ruled through domination and sought conquest of all. The designs of Sauron's heir are not so wide. I desire only Mordor. Who would want Mordor? I will rule Mordor as sovereign. The king of Gondor will recognize my rule of this land. In all things save the ordering of Mordor, I will be subservient to the wishes of thy king. This offer has a price, a small cost for what thy king will gain. There are one or two small matters that must be resolved. The king of Gondor must help me put down these challenges to my rule. Others of the Gur'zul are active in Mordor and must be slain. They cannot retain the artifacts and sorceries they stole from the Dark Lord. There is another matter. Yeah. The one who calls himself the captain of the pit, Ugrakor, has dispatched forces to Cirith Ungol. The tower is near to Gondor, and Ugrakor poses a threat to thy kingdom. I want Gondor to destroy this detachment, and Ugrakor who commands it. If Gondor aids me in these matters, I would gladly rule Mordor in thy king's name. Let there be peace between thy kingdom and mine. You know that Aragorn will never accept this offer. Alright, well, that seems likely. I have given thee my offer, mouth of Gondor. Now it is thy duty to present it to thy king. May he accept it with haste. He would be a fool to do otherwise. That's the offer. You will return with me to the Black Gate, and you will relay my master's offer to the King of Gondor. I will then return with his acceptance. This could have been resolved more easily were your king not so craven. That's what you think. I am back, and he has made an offering of peace. All we have to do is to help him get rid of his rivals in Mordor, and you'll have peace with him.
What did the mouth of Sauron propose this time?
I doubt the terms of his peace are any more acceptable than they were before the downfall of Sauron. Yes, as I said before, he has given an offer of peace. We just need to kill a few of the rivals that he has all around the place, and also to take care of a certain matter at Kirit Ungol. And if we do that, then he will then stay in Mordor and not bug us, and that we are just to stay out of Mordor, and all will be nice and peaceful. You will not think he was on the losing side of the conflict with these terms, would you? His master lost a war, and all we have to do is wrap up Sauron's land with a festive bow and gift it to his former servant? Actually, there is more than that. The mouth also wants us to help him put down the several challengers to his rule. Have anyone's sovereignty with less effort than this, Pineleaf? I reject the course. I reject these terms as you knew I would. I would not elevate any of Sauron's servants, whether they swear allegiance to my rule or not. Dagobeth and the others like him were evil under Sauron, and they are evil now. Tell the emissary I will not be interested in this offer, and return to me when he has gone. Okie dokie. Not that that was really a big, huge, shocking surprise of any matter. Well then, let us go. The king has chosen to refuse the offer.
So the King of Gondor is not only a coward, he is a fool as well.
He has placed his own seal on the order of his death. It is no matter to me. Dagobeth will remember this when he has conquered all of Mordor, and comes to Gondor to finish what Sauron had begun. Alrighty, well then, I think you better get out of here before these spearmen decide that the embassy is over. Now, let us head back to Aragorn and tell him... Yeah, well, he probably knows what he said. Back!
Dagobeth has given us a weapon to use against him.
Yes, that offer of peace may have been unacceptable, but Dagobeth revealed the matters about which he is concerned, and by doing so has given us a valuable weapon to use against him. The weapon is information, Pineleaf. Information.
I believe you learned two useful pieces of information from Dagobeth.
The first is this. The forces of Mordor are not unified, and they might be turned against one another. Indeed, they may already be doing so on their own, without our assistance. He seems most concerned about his rival, who sent forces to reinforce Kirit Ungol. This rival is the one he called Ugrakor, the captain of the pit, and I have heard tell of him before. He is cruel and without mercy, and it was he who promised the Thranduil of Durthan peace, and gave them slaughter instead. The second piece of information Dagobeth unwittingly gave to us might not be as immediately useful, but still, I want to learn what it signifies. He spoke of the Gurjul, and the name makes me uneasy for its evocation of the Nazgul. The 9 are slain, destroyed alongside Sauron, and few could rival them in malice or power. But we should tread carefully near any reminder of them. I understand that Eorzin the Wily refuses my offer of a place in Gondor, and has been haunting the paths of Cirith Ungol just inside the Black Gate. See that he makes of the information we have learned, Pineleaf, and follow that knowledge where it leads. It's probably not going to lead to any place that's going to be fun and nice for Pineleaf Needles, that I've got to say for sure. Ooh, I hit 11E1. What did I get? 3 loaves of barley bread, a lump of butter, and Pineleaf Needles, the well-preserved. Ah, I am 11E1 today. Hello there, Eorzin. How are you doing?
I saw Yardafal ride away, muttering curses to himself. Amusing.
I take it that Gondor didn't surrender to his master? Yes, I never liked him, or any of Dagobeth's knights. Ooh, what do you know of Ugarkor and the Gurjul? Ah, I know enough. Ugarkor and Dagobeth hate each other. If they spent less time quarreling between themselves and more time opposing Gondor, the war might have gone differently. They say that once, long ago, Ugarkor plotted to ambush and murder Dagobeth and placed the blame on Gondor. Sauron learned of it before the plan could be executed, and he fed all of Ugarkor's servants to the fire. When he was the only one left, Sauron held him to the flames. The pain was to serve both as punishment and as a reminder not to plot against Sauron's chosen servant. It left Ugarkor scarred and twisted, on the outside as already he was inside. How do I know this? To this day, Ugarkor still speaks of it. While Sauron lived, the captain of the pit knew not to move against Dagobeth. But now Sauron is gone. It cannot be long now before his simmering revenge comes to a boil, and one of them will die at the hands of the other. As for the Gurjul, I know the name, but nothing more. Why don't you ask your wizard? No wizard. I presume he means Mithrin, dear. Hello, Mithy.
I leave the choice of path to you, my friend.
I have just finished speaking to the Gurjul to Harthalin, as Eorzin well knows. I will not repeat myself for the amusement of one such as he, Pineleaf. Speak with Harthalin to learn what we know of them, which is admittedly very little. I leave the choices of paths to you. Learning of Ugarkor and Cirith Ungol will take you into Lingris. This dwarf, Otley, has designs on exploring Lingris and will accompany you there. Otley Spiderbane? Boys, long time no see. I believe exploration of the Gurjul will require exploration of the south of Ordruin in Talat Urui. Hathrin wishes to go there and will accompany you thither. Follow both of these lands to their ends, and we will be well equipped to deal with Dagobeth. Right. Oh. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which will I choose? Or will I decide to go into Barad-dûr first? We'll find that out in the next episode of Pineleaf in Mordor.